Alright, just getting everything ready real quick. Before I begin, there's a few changes to how we're doing everything. Just a few. Nothing really major. It's all kind of simple changes, really. Yeah, so we're gonna now on, we're starting every single stream with a prayer. We also have a very simple thing we're doing. This is very simple, but I think it's very important. You guys can notice. I think it is. Okay, sorry. Auto. Like 2. Wait. That's probably better. Okay, there we go. Sorry, it doesn't save stuff every single time I do this. It's really stupid. It's really dumb, but there we go. We have that running. We're battling a Flaffy. We're gonna do good today. Really good. Today's gonna be a longer one. So before we begin, I just wanna thank God for all this. Being able to scream. Not be worried about nothing. Thank you, God, for putting me here. Like, this is more than I normally do, so thank you. Thank you, God. And for Ellen, and for us, and for trying to figure out. Sorry. Trying to figure out how to automatic. Yeah, okay, there it works. It works now. Alright. There is a difference in how we're doing this than usual. This is gonna be 3 hours. So, if you don't want to watch me for 3 hours, tough shit. I'm on here 3 hours. But, I'm just streaming for 3 hours. I gotta make sure that the sound's on, actually, because sometimes it ain't. Alright, sound is on. I can see from OBS. Yeah. Genesis roll. I have no idea how long. It's gonna be a while. It took like 13 minutes. It's gonna be like way higher. So, let's make sure to update that when it gets there. But yeah. Multiple ways to check the chat. Let's beat this Flappy and kind of explain what's going on. So, yeah, get the Bible going in the background. At least that effect. Anything more? Nods. This definitely includes him in a way. He's running in the background. After about an hour, I'll talk about like some Bible stuff. I already have it worked out. I kind of looked at the media page before. I know who I'm talking about. I think I've been watching it. The first one should involve Pokemon. Just so it's like some sort of connectivity, you know? It's not like the main focus at all, but that's why I chose who I'm talking about. That's a water type, so we're gonna kill it real easy. But yeah, no. Dude, why does it look like that? Bro, please don't do it to Magic Leaf. Why does it look like that? It looks so dumb. It looks so dumb. It's kind of like it looks like it's already confused. Super effective. Yeah, buddy, get out of here. But yeah, no. This is I was gonna do like more Skyrim or something, but I can't really get Skyrim to work because I can't stream it to this because I don't want to buy it a third time. Those are the only things I have it working on is my PlayStation and Xbox, and I don't really want to buy a capture card because then I have to buy another monitor so I can actually see what's going on in live time. I don't want to do that. So yeah. I mean, I think I'd have to. Why not have to, actually? I don't know. I have to research how they look. So that'd be fun. I want to do that eventually, but yeah. Just gotta think on a Spiro. Alright. So. What the heck? I don't know what that was. But yeah. There's Sailor Joe. I don't know his real name, but it don't matter. He doesn't deserve a real name. He's the enemy. But yeah. I hate this gym so much. This gym sucks. And like, I know when I get to the next one, I'm gonna like destroy it just because the amount of level ups I'm using to battle this one. Do I have any items? Do I have any items that can like make my let's actually check. Alright. See if I have anything to make Drowsy actually strong. I'm tired of him not having any items. Okay, so that would be... No. Because I do have a Quick Claw. Very first game. That might not be bad, but give him. Yeah, is that your squirt bottle, coin case. Oh wow, that's so useful. From why would I give it anything in extra stuff? What's Miracles he do? Ups the power of grass type. I mean, that's probably useful. I'll probably end up giving that Chikorita. Yeah, whatever. Alright. How do I check? I'm gonna challenge the gym again, I think. Why not? What's in here? What's this weird hut have? Ah, you're an adventure Pokemon. Well, what an adventure without treasure. Dowsing machine, what does that do? Oh. I was kind of wondering why they called it that. Like, I just don't like that name. The stream's been on for like 8 minutes now, and it's not even done with chapter 1. It's on the 4th day. That's probably a good choice. It's over here. Oh, dang. Alright. Let's try really hard not to cuss. Just I don't want to bring that out, you know. And once I start doing it for a while, it's gonna be way easier. They trap me. Jerks. Alright, come on. Come on. It's not that hard. I've done this a couple times now. Here you go, bucko. We're coming for that. Coming for all that weird he-she looking build. We're coming for you, buddy. In the non-sexual way. We're not allowed to say that anymore. Later, Morty. Come rip. Gotta admit, Ghastly's kind of a freak. Like, seriously, why is this super effective? Oh. Yeah, I just killed him. It's about to die. I guarantee he's got victory. Yeah. That's an easy dub. Easy dub. I do have to switch it out now, though. Because that's just gonna keep going on forever. Hauntor. Yeah, switch marks. Pretty sure this one's also 20. Like, I don't think there's a very big level difference between all the Pokemon. It's on the, what's it, 5th or 6th day? Like, I think it's the 6th day. I think I made all the stuff walking on there on the 6th day. Oh, yes. I hate how it does that. Come on, Sudowoodo. I believe in you, buddy. I believe in you. You're just gonna... Sudowoodo's gonna die. It's fine. Sudowoodo's gonna die. I'm so mad. Oh, Sudowoodo. Oh! Wake up! Why is it only my stuff that doesn't wake up? Oh, Sudowoodo, I need you to wake up, buddy. You need to wake up, come on. It's terrible. So terrible. She probably... I think she probably switch to the other Pokemon, that's fine. Bro. That is cheating. That is cheating. That is such cheating. There we go, buddy. Get out of here. Of course, it does like no fucking damage. Sorry. Trying not to do this. This is so annoying. Like, Hypnosis is such cheating. There we go. And it's got like all of it. Oh, please die. Yeah. There we go. Get out of here. Get out of my house. Level up Gengar. No. We're keeping Drowsy. This is way faster than that. But it's fine. Oh crap. That was like a one shot right there. Yeah. I don't think Gengar knows hypnosis. Come on, Jittery. There's actually just more physical. That's not gonna do that much damage. It's gonna do a lot, but it's not gonna do that much. think as long as I get past this. I think Gengar's moves are up. Yeah, let's go and kill it. Oh. Good job, Flutter. Last one. I don't think it's gonna be just anyway, so I might as well see. Oh, never mind. Bowl. Complete bowl. I think they're hacking. Alright, whatever, screw you, Gina. You're not gonna give me anything useful, so I don't care. This is so annoying. I hate grinding levels so much. Alright, let's battle this weird dude. Oh, I already battled him? There's a door. I thought, yeah, okay. Here we go. Please don't tell me I can't go this way. What does he mean he went overseas? He's next. You can walk between them. That's the... Like, Kanto is the post game of this game. What is this? Let's go in here. Let's go. If you weren't such a horrible owner, Pokemon die like that. This is your fault, stupid child. What is going on? Milk goes to Kanto. That's like saying American food goes to Mexico and Canada. Actually, no, that's more like saying... What's like a really obvious one? It's like saying milk in Manhattan goes to Queens because it has all these Pokemon. I think of a very obvious one. Where it's like, obviously, this one's going to be awesome. They're probably bigger if I'm being honest. Maybe not in some games, but like, in the early games, they're way bigger. Ooh, hit it with disable. Oh. Let's go. Spicy. Oh, snap. It's a water type, it's a one shot. Hopefully. I can't one shot. Move my big balance in the so yeah, goodbye, Slowpoke. You're very scary. Oh yeah, there we go. What level I need to beat at, actually. Dude, if my Chikorita evolves before Slowpoke. Yeah, switch Pokemons. Then when it gets to about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Probably an hour if I'm being honest. Then I'll start going over the, yeah, I'll start going over the topic of the day. So if anybody wants to be a good little Christian, I really should have done a good job of doing it. We'll see. I don't think I'm gonna do a bad job. I think I'm gonna do a decent job. It's not really something I know that much about, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah. That's one benefit of these Pokemon games, though. I should be able to play pretty effectively over this. How did it live? What the heck? Oh, that's how. Don't work. There we go. Get out of here. Get out of here, Slowpoke. Is that another one? Okay, there we go. And we got some free money. Because Psyduck's not a psychic type at all. Even though, like, the games and the anime really lean into it, should be. About Pokemon. Bro, you just got back home, bro. Like, wait a day. Like, don't jump into this stuff. You're gonna get hurt. Alright, I'm gonna make this little guy cry. Poliwhirl. Let's just hit it with one move. So it's like, I think Poliwhirl might be second type. I know it's big versions of fighting type. So, yeah, I know like Poliwrath is a fighting type, I'm pretty sure. But on Poliwhirl, I don't think it is. It's still doing pretty good damage though, so it's not like the end of the world or nothing. I just wanted to get a kill with Drowsy. So it's not just like swapping in and out. That's kind of boring, and I get way more experience. Eradicate. Ooh, yeah. No, we're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep going. So, yeah, no, it's not dark type. It's a big version. It's a black version. And what game is the black in? That might be a Lola. It's either Lola, Galar, or Hisui. Those are the regional ones normally. No, fuck. Damn it. Not really. It just keeps happening. I'm trying not to. But, why did that happen? Why did it go like that? Okay, hit him with this. No, it's a rock. It shouldn't do that much damage. There we go. Get out. Get out of my country. Hooray. Which one's, come on out, Drowsy. Ooh, baby. I'm thinking like level 28 is probably gonna be good enough. Pokemon. Please switching. Okay. I need... And I'm gonna quickly run back because I need this above. So I can, like, actively, win. And get me free experience. But yeah. I don't know. I think it's like chapter 2 right now. Oh, yeah, it was chapter 2, now it's about to be chapter 3. It's been going for 20 minutes. It's like, jeez, you're going really slow right now. Like, with that, yeah, I'm going slow with that right now, so I don't have to start it that much, because it doesn't loop. I wish it looped, but it doesn't. That's kind of a downgrade. But other than that, yeah, it's fine. Alright, let's get it moving. Let's get moving. Alright. 23. I think another 5 or 6 levels. I'll be able to like, beat them. And honestly, if Chikorita evolves into a what's it called? Meganium. Which it probably will during this if I'm gonna keep relying on it. Then yeah, we'll be absolutely fine. I feel like battling random Pokemon. There's normally random Pokemon give you way less experience than like Pokemon that are like owned by trainers. I cannot climb that in, which really sucks. But whatever. There we go, buddy. Yeah, I dare you to challenge me. You think you're so special. You with your little freak child. I think Sudowoodo's gonna have the best chance, besides Bayleaf and all the other ones. So we'll use Sudowoodo. Not to do very much damage. Yeah, because it's a rock. Like a rock. Yeah, get out of here. That's like Drowsy is like about to evolve again. How many people are on that phone right now? Yeah, sure, you can do my phone. I don't care. So this girl's name, I think it's Lyra. I named it Little Germ, but like. Then we're gonna see what's back there in a second. Yeah, buddy. Looks like the mom character. Like exactly like her. Why would anybody like those names? She's not even using them. Why did she have those? Why did she have so many Badoos? Oh no, you double team. What am I gonna do? Well, that's a female. Ugh. Yeah, get out of here. We're gonna confuse the host. They try to evade me. They ain't gonna. Oh crap. Alright, come on. Get out of here. Why does she have so many videos if she's not gonna use one? She's a liar. Why would I go back there? What is the point of that? That's just a trap. That's an actual trap. What gem? I'm about to die. This guy's going whoop. Let it die. Oh. That bucko. Maybe she'll make me a better trainer. It better make me a better trainer. Please be a water type gym. If this is a water type gym, I'm just gonna go for it right now. If it's a water type gym, I will win. I'm at 90% sure. Like, unless they have ice types, which they probably do. I'm gonna save right here just because they don't like to. The game doesn't like to save. It doesn't save manually automatically. Dude, what kind of this is a nice looking building, ain't it? Hello. Okay. Where's this lighthouse at? I like this. Whatever this is. This is my favorite location I've seen in a Pokemon game in a while. Alright. Where's the lighthouse? It's over here. This looks like it would be. It's like, just let the Pokemon die. Alright. Super potion, aw yeah. The key. This is the worst thing that's ever happened. Or I have to like actually go through the tower. That's kind of annoying. Whatever. If I like actually battle people or not. Alright. Hello, man. So I'm gonna actually level my Pokemon up. Okay, that's good. Should have realized that's what this is. I should have realized. Alright. Time to level Drowsy up. What's marked as the strongest NPC in any Pokemon game besides PSP? Plus got the strongest version of Cynthia ever. arguably it's more powerful because she has a level 88 guard chomp instead of a level... Okay. Actually, that's not even true anymore. Yeah, that's not even true. Yeah, because, Legend ZA has Pokemon up to like level 200 or something. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like Red's not even the highest level. I mean, I'd argue that Cynthia's is more powerful than Red's just because it's a Garchomp versus a Glitch. But that opinion's probably controversial for some reason. How did it not level up? How did it not level up? Yeah, sure, whatever. I swear it's supposed to level up from that. Pokemans. Summary. Oh, because it did level up. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking like level like 25 is like a good middle point. About like level 30, like about 28 I think will be good enough. Because I just needed to be able to get past that Gengar relatively easily. Huey. I know Huey. Drowsy is just gonna do this himself. Herself, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying that much attention. Yeah, Jurassic, come on, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, hit him with that move. Oh, yeah. Get out. Get out. That was still going. That should only have one Pokemon. Nope, Drowsy's still gonna do it. So, herself. Get that so many times. Poliwhirl. Let me introduce Poliwrath. I'd rather go against a Poliwrath because at least I have a type advantage against that. Like, I think I'd do more damage if it was a Poliwrath, honestly. Same level, I'd do more damage. Oh, I would've gotten so mad. Everyone demands this kid's phone number. Whatever. I have to have a lot of them now. Alright, let's see how many phone numbers this 12-year-old has. Phone. Yeah, not as bad as I thought I did. Apparently this kid's not that popular. Eventually this thing's gonna be high level. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's see how far I can get with Hypno until I feel the need to switch it out. Not gonna do that much damage. It's gonna do a decent amount though. 10 levels higher. Not quite. 7, but still. Really close to being 8. I don't think this Pokemon's gonna do it, but next time probably will. Okay, she has Pokemon. Birds. Not saying she's gonna, but if she has a, what's it called? If she has a Zubat for some reason. Yeah, we're switching. I think it's level 17. Oh, level 15. Okay. Come on out. Oh, that's the first time I've seen him actually get confused. I kind of just figured that wasn't possible. That was a little 19 though, yeah. What the heck is that? Or just cooked himself. That's what I remember. Yeah, there you go, Bucko. Get out. Drowsy needs to level up. Let's see if this is a little weak one. Oh, it's a weak one. Okay. I know, that was quick attack. Anyway. We're just gonna do this. Hold on, we're gonna go fast. Oh no. My accuracy went down. What am I gonna do? Probably confusion again. So this last one is probably gonna be level 20 or so. Might actually be Pidgeotto. That's what I would have. Probably the first game I had a Pidgeotto. Alright. Officially are the same level as that Gengar. No, I gotta keep it in. It needs to level up. Why is it so weak? It's his last Pokemon. It's supposed to be the strongest one. See if I can one-shot it yet. Ooh, I can. It's a pretty cool one still. I one-shotted it. I'm better. Does that mean they want to fight me? What does that mean? I'm going against everybody. And then once I get strong enough, I'm going to leave. Alright. They're not even strong either. Like, they're all fodder. Where's one of them? Two of them are. I just want to see if... Pretty sure it's a special attack, but there's always a chance it's not. Little hypnosis. See if for once it actually stayed asleep for long enough. And it's still alive. It's still alive. We're taking a screenshot of that. I should probably do that when it's over. Bro, why would you use one? Dude, you just wasted like 600 bucks. That dude just wasted money. On nothing. He hasn't even damaged me. He's not gonna win this. I hope he knows that. We're going for it. And she probably just killed my Oh, he lived. That's because I'm better. I'm just built different, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just built better. Go for confusion! Come on, lady. You don't got this. You don't got this. This is all me. Right here. Right now. Ooh. Yeah, lady. See, why doesn't she use her revive? Like, she has a realistic, decent chance to get rid of Drowsy. It's not gonna happen anymore, but, like, she had a chance. Alright. This is probably the key. Oh no, it's a team. What the heck? How do I get out of here? Does that mean she's gonna have an Onyx? Yeah, I get that's not easy to climb. I don't get how you climb it. Like, I'm gonna heal my stuff and then go again, but like, I don't get how you climb it. Everything seems to be, well, trapped. Alright. I don't get how you climb it. Unless this guy's got a key. Okay. That's just to make sure you don't crash into a rock and die. But he's not that wrong. Alright. That's kind of funny. How do I get in there? How do I get in there, lady? I guess I go up to the top. Nothing changed, cause it's all the same. Alright. It all just happens again, way down the line. Okay, this is great. Good as I level up my Hypno. It's kinda nice at least. Maybe I go to the gym itself. Maybe. Where is that here? Whose house is this? I'm gonna jump that, excuse me. Just ditch kids. Is that a Diddy reference? Or is that an Epstein reference? That looks like red, don't it? Okay, what's this guy want? That sea is blue. That sea is salty. Yes, I would like to be able to fish. Ooh, a good rod. I don't even think I have a bad rod. I don't think I have a bad one. I think I just skipped straight to a good one. That'd have been okay, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't even have a bad rod. I just have a good rod. Like a G. Okay. Register. Alright. It's actually kind of funny. Alright. What? See, the game always says that, but I never understood when they were told that. Alright, let's battle this thing. And I might include it on my squad. Squad, that's my squad, don't you ever wear Hell, you, I'm always at the top because I'm taller than the hoop. Alright, hit it with confusion. Yeah, we are catching this thing. Because I don't even think I have a single water Pokemon yet. I don't have a fire type either. Like all the stuff they complain about, like Sinnoh for, all of the games have the issue of up until like, well, Sinnoh has the fire types, like I think Shoto has 10. And like most of those are 3 Pokemon evolution lines. Like, it's not like the fire types are ever evenly distributed. And even then, Sinnoh has 5. That's 5. And like, they're all actually catchable in the main game. There we go. I'd like to get a Gyarados. Oh, yeah, I know exactly one. I'm pretty sure this will fit. I mean, what else am I supposed to name that thing? Hooey! I just met you. Alright. Okay. I mean, that took like it took an hour and it's not even over yet. For the Bible. That's pretty cool. Olivine City, might as well be town, or let's call it, might as well be Diddyville. The Diddler. Alright, bucko. Okay, I get that she's there, but like, I can't talk to her. She's locked behind a door. Pokegear. There's no Pokeatch, but I guess. That's one thing people don't understand. Everything about Sinnoh is better. Is, in my opinion, at least the funnest map. I think Sinnoh's pretty well designed. The only thing I don't like about it, this is really a complaint about all Pokemon games, And this is Victory Road. I hate Victory Road. It always sucks. There's not a single fun Victory Road. Alright. Confusion. It's the land of confusion. There's not much left to go around. No, I want actual battle. I want actual battle. Oh, this thing's about to evolve. I didn't realize it was about to evolve. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna actually level this thing up. It's about to evolve. I gotta do that. Alright. I don't have one of these. What the fuck is it? That was longer than I've been lasting. Alright. It's fine. I'm catching this thing. Especially considering how Gravis is about to evolve. Yeah. I mean, with how we're gonna keep running levels. Please don't die. Please don't die from another hit. This is gonna be confused. Wonder Ivy, do not die. Come on, go for the kill. Sure. Please don't die. I think it looks like it's over a third of health left. There we go. There we go. Alright, bag. I really love this last item use thing. It's so useful. And I also just figured out how to use the old style Pokemon boxes, how I like to use them. So it's like, oh, I have a name for this guy. It's kind of. It's a little risky, but not really. Alright. I got in the old game to name stuff. Whatever you want. Like you should be able to. Alright. Let's run back. Actually, just go through some stuff. And then we're going to talk about the topic of the day. Because it's been an hour. And we still haven't even really given a good attempt at the gym yet. I mean, I gave an attempt, but it was an awful attempt. Alright. I'm getting healing stuff, and then I'm gonna work towards evolving drowsy. But anyway. So today's topic is, because it has to do with Pokemon, Pope John Paul II. Alright, Pope John Paul II. Born Karol Joseph Wojtyla. It's one of the two. He's Polish. He's actually the first non-Italian pope since the 16th century, which is kind of crazy. He was born May 18th, 1920, which is also the day of Mount St. Helens in 1981. No, 1980. Mount St. Helens was 1980, I believe. And then that was the same day that Chris Cornell died. He was the Pope from 16th of October 1978 until the 2nd of April 2005 when he died. He was the third longest papacy, with St. Peter being longer as the longest one, according to tradition. That was not verified, but the church says it's true. and he would have been for the longest. And then the only one that was longer that is verified. Sorry, I need to find him real quick. Sorry, it says it somewhere up here. I just remembered the longest one off the top of my head. Third longest server. Okay, right here. That's Pope Pius IX, with 31 years and 7 months and 23 days, was longer than him. St. John Paul II was 26 years, 5 months, and 18 days. And then St. Peter was 34 to 38 years. Which, again, that one's not necessarily verified. It's probably true, but it's not verified. That one also depends on what you believe, and if St. Peter was the first pope or not. I personally don't see why people are so opposed to that, but whatever. People are annoying. He was. Alright, let's talk about some people. His father actually shares his name. He was Carol Washkowski. Or Washtilla. It's Carol Washtilla. Sorry if I'm actually finding it up. Yeah. He was born in 1879 to 1941. He was Polish, ethnic Polish. His mother was Amelia Korwaska from 1884 to 1929. She actually died of a heart attack and kidney failure when he was 8 years old. Sorry, I wasn't sure if I actually said it or not. I was trying to figure out how to do math. His older sister Olga, this is the second, died before he was born. He was close to his brother Edmund, who was 13 years older than him, who actually worked as a physician and died from a scarlet fever. Right? Pope John Paul II was baptized a month after he was born. His first communion was at the age of 9. He was confirmed at the age of 18. He played association football as goalkeeper in childhood, so soccer. If you're an actual, if you're a normal person. And then school was a third Jewish, according to him. And then for some of the Catholics, he would sometimes, when he's playing football with the Jews and the Catholics, emphasize he was going to eventually play with the Jewish kids on their team. When the Nazis occupied Poland, because, 1939, it's kind of, a major world event. It's arguably when World War II started. He was actually forced into working in he's a manual laborer in a limestone quarry and for the Solvay chemical company to avoid deportation to Germany, which can't really blame him. In February 1940, he met Jan Karanowski, who introduced him to the Carmelite spirituality and the Living Rosary. So, Carmelite spirituality is the Mennonite Order of Catholic Church for men and women. Alright, so it's a spiritual order. Oh, it actually refers to the prophet Elijah and Elisha are considered by Carmelites as the spiritual fathers of the order. The tradition indicates presence of Mount Carmel, the Church of Jewish and the Christian hermit to live in the time. Cares used by relation. It's a hermetic order, I guess. Alright, then the Living Rosary, let's actually see what that is. Getting distracted by my mind. Alright, confusion. Alright. The aims is to of France to find a way of lit. After Catholic liturgy and devotional article of the Rosary Association slowly declined out of tradition and revised in various forms. Alright, cool. And then it was founded by Pauline Marie Jaricot. Alright. Same. Alright. While that was going on, February 1940, that was 1940, he had two major accidents. He suffered a skull fracture after being struck by a tram. Who uses trams? And his father, former Austro-Hungary non-commissioned officer, and later officer in the Polish army, died of a heart attack in 1941, leaving the young Pope John Paul II orphaned and the immediate family's only surviving family members. So I think his whole family died. That actually sucks. And then he wasn't at a single funeral for any of his family. Or at least he wasn't there when any of them died. At least his immediate family, because his sister died before he was born, his mother died. Later, his father died of a heart attack. His brother's got a fever, and his mom had a heart attack, and then she also had similar stuff. Alright. Just father's death again. Just thinking about pretty stupid, which I mean. Alright, while World War II continued, I was a bishop's spouse, began asked about precepts, courses, channeling underground seminary courses by Archbishop of Krakow, future Cardinal Adam Stefan Sophia. On 29th of February 1944, he was hit by a German truck. The German Wehrmacht officers tended to him and sent him to hospital. He spent 2 weeks there recovering from severe concussion and shoulder injury. It seemed to him that this accident, his survival, was a confirmation of his vocation. It's kind of funny how that works, isn't it? Like, people get... I got a 40. So I cannot escape one. Alright, we're heading to Chikorita. Chikorita's gonna one-shot this guy, don't worry. He'll be fine. It's not really one-shot, but it'll kill it. Alright. Remained in the hospital. Okay. Gestapo rounding up. On 6th of August 1944, the day known as Black Sunday, the Gestapo rounded up young men of Krakow to curtail the uprising there. Similar recent events in Warsaw. John Paul II escaped by hiding in the basement of his uncle's house at 10. I'm not going to say the address, but he hid in his uncle's house. While German troops searched above, more than 8,000 men and boys were taken that day, while the Pope escaped to the Archbishop's residence, where he remained until the Germans had left on. 17th of January 1945, the Germans fled the city, and the students reclaimed the ruined seminary. John Paul and the other seminarians, I'm referring to him as John Paul because I actually can say that word. Seminary volunteer task cleaning with piles of frozen excrement from the toilets. Also helped this 14-year-old Jewish refugee named Edith Salier, who escaped from Nazi labor camp at Zixshawa. Edith escaped on a railway platform, so John Paul carried her to a train station and stayed with her throughout the journey to Krakow. She later credited him with saving her life on that day. The authorities credited him with helping protect many other Polish Jews from Nazis. During the Nazi occupation in Germany, the family sent their son Stanley Berger to be hidden in a Gentile Polish family. Berger's biological Jewish parents were killed in the Holocaust. After the war, Berger's new Christian parents asked Krakow while she left. They asked Pope John Paul to baptize the boy. He refused, saying the boy should be raised in Jewish faith of his birth parents and nation, not as a Catholic. He did everything he could to ensure that Berger left Poland to be raised Jewish, as Jewish relatives in the United States. April 2005, shortly after John Paul's death, the Israeli government commissioned him, created a commission to honor his legacy of Pope John Paul II. One of their honorifics was the head of Italy's Jewish community, Emmanuel Pacifica. as a medal of the righteous among nations. Alright. Sorry. I need to evolve this thing and then we're gonna go for the gem. But, after finishing the studies in the seminary in Krakow, he was ordained as a priest on All Saints' Day, 1946. That would be November 1st, by Archbishop Krakow Cardinal Adam Stefanus Cepeha, who sent him to Rome's Pontifical International Athenaeum Anglicum, the future pontificate University of St. Thomas Aquinas, to study under Dominican friar Reginald Garjo Langram. Beginning 26 November 1946, he resided there during this at Bengley Pontifical College during this time under XML Day Ferdinand. He earned his license on July 1947, passed doctoral exam 14th of June 1948, and successfully defended his doctoral thesis titled Doctrina de Vida apud se Damnem Eclusia, or The Doctrine of Faith in St. John of the Cross, in philosophy on June 19th, 1948. He visited Padre Pio in 1947, who heard his confession and told him one day he would ascend to the highest point in the church. And Pope John Paul II believed that was confirmed when he became a cardinal. So, not quite the highest point he made it to. That was just any cardinal. That wasn't the Cardinal of Rome. This thing's going to evolve. Anyway. He returned to Poland in 1948 for his first pastoral assignment in the village of Negowic, 15 miles from Krakow, in the Church of the Assumption. He arrived during harvest time, where his first action was to kneel and kiss the ground. He repeated the gesture which he adopted from John Vianney throughout his papacy. March 1949, he was transferred to the parish of St. Florian in Krakow. He taught ethics at Jagiellonian University and subsequently Catholic University of Lublin. While teaching, he gathered about 20 young people who began to call themselves the Ranzinka, a little family that met for prayer, philosophy, discussion, and help blind the sick. He eventually grew to approximately 200 participants, and their activities expanded to include annual skiing and kayaking with drifts. Wow. Always, I just died. Levels. Please don't die. Okay. In 1953. Okay. 4. Okay. 1953. Pope John Paul's habilitation thesis was accepted at the Faculty of Theology at the Jagiellonian University in 1954, earned his doctorate in sacred theology, writing his research called the Reevaluation of the Possibility of Talking in Catholic Ethic on the Ethical System of Max Scheler. I'm not going to read that in Polish. Scheler was a German philosopher who founded a broad philosophical movement that emphasized the study of consciousness. His experience, the Polish communist authorities abolished the Faculty of Theology at the university, thereby preventing him from receiving the degree until 1957. He developed a theological approach called the phenomenological Thomism that combined traditional Catholic Thomism with the ideas of personalism, as Thomism is. Thomism is a philosophical and theological school which arose as a legacy work within the thought of St. Thomas Aquinas and Dominican theology and doctrine. Thomas Aquinas is a big deal in Catholic Church. And then let's see what personalism is. Personalism is an intellectual stance that emphasizes the importance of the human person. Personalism exists in many different versions, and this somewhat makes it difficult to define as philosophicalism and theological movements. Friedrich Schleiermacher first used the term personalism in 1799. One can trace the concept back to early thinkers of various parts of the world, and if you actually open it, Wikipedia page, Pope John Paul II is one of the first three people to show up. There's a row of three people at the very top of the page. He's the one on the right. So, yeah. Oh, and it also defines what it is right here. He later stated term was formalism as an ethics way of substantive values. In 1961, he coined the term Thomistic personalism to describe Aquinas' philosophy. Okay, so he's coming up. How did Drowsy fail? How did Drowsy die? Should have noticed that when he wasn't walking with me. Anyway. During this period, he wrote a series of articles in the Krakow Catholic newspaper, Universal Weekly in English, dealing with contemporary church issues. Alright, let's talk about when he beat. 1958, he was named the Auxiliary Bishop of Krakow. His acquaintances expressed concern that this would cause some change. Pope John Paul II responded to his friends, Wujek will remain Wujek. And he continued to live a simple life, shunning the trappings of life. He came with a position as bishop. The beloved nickname stayed with Wojciech for his entire life and continued to be affectionately used, particularly by the Polish people. On the 4th of July, 1958, when he was on a kayaking trip in the lakes region of northern Poland, Pope Pius XII appointed him as an auxiliary bishop of Krakow, which we just talked about. He was contemporary of Poland, summoned to Warsaw to meet the primate of Poland, Cardinal Stefan Wyszynski, who informed him of his appointment. Age of 38, he became the youngest bishop in Poland. Alright, 1959, he began an annual tradition, saying a midnight mass on Christmas Day in an open field in Huta, so-called modern workers' town outside of Krakow. That was without a church building. In June 1962, Wojciech died, and on the 16th of July, Pope John Paul II was selected as Vicar Temporum, temporary administrator of the Aphrodite, until Archbishop could be appointed. From October 1962, he took part in the Second Vatican Council 1962-1965, where he made a contribution to the most historic and official products, the Decree on Religious Freedom, and the Pastoral Constitution on the Church in the Modern World. Him and the other Polish bishops contributed a draft text to the Council of Gadam S.S., according to Jesuit historian John W. O'Malley. I just want to point out how much there is on him. I might continue this tomorrow. He is getting continued tomorrow. I might just read until he becomes the Pope. I'm not going to, but I might. Sending out archbishops on 13 January 1964, Pope Paul VI appointed him to the Archbishop of Krakow on 26th of June 1967. Pope John Pope Paul VI appointed promotion to he announced his promotion to the College of Cardinals. He was named the Cardinal Priest of the titular Church of San Caserio Palacio. In 1967, he was instrumental in forming the Encyclical Humanae Vitae, which dealt with the same issues that forbid abortion and artificial birth control. Alright, so if y'all oppose that, I guess he's partially responsible for it. There you go. Pope John Paul II's fault, I guess. Great guy, though. I don't really see why people are so pro-abortion. It doesn't make sense to me. I get like condom and stuff. I get why you can do that. I don't really love abortion. Like, I've heard the arguments. I don't really like them. Alright. 1973. Now Teresa, the wife of Hendrik S. Baker, professor of economics at Stanford University and Harvard University, and member of President Richard Nixon's Council on Economic Advisors, who collaborated with Washington on numerous projects, including an English translation of Pope John Paul's book, Osobi Person and Act, one of John Paul II's most foremost literary works, is written in Polish. They corresponded over the years, grew to be good friends. When he visited New England in 1976, Tamanika put him as a guest in her family home. John Paul II enjoyed his holiday in permanent Vermont, kayaking and enjoying the outdoors as he had done in his beloved Poland. 1974-1975, Angelica served Pope John Paul VI as a consulate on the Pontifical Council of Laity and recording secretary for 1974 Synod of Evangelism by participating extensively in the works of 1975. By the way, this Wikipedia page is like very far from being completed. Like, by me reading it. 1978, following death of Pope John Paul VI, Angelica voted in the papal conclave, which elected Pope John Paul I. John Paul I died after only 33 days as Pope, triggering another conclave. The second conclave in 1978 was started on 14th of October, 10 days after the funeral was split along two strong candidacy. Tarnas Giuseppe, the conservative Archbishop of Genoa, and the Cardinal Giovanni Benelli, the liberal Archbishop of Florence, and close friend of John Paul I. The parties of Benelli were confident that he would be elected, and early ballots Benelli came within 9 votes of success. However, both men faced sufficient opposition for either to be likely to prevail. Giovanni Colombo, the Archbishop of Milan, was considered as a compromise among candidates in Italian, but when he started to receive votes, he announced that if elected, he would decline the papacy. Cardinal Ferenc Koenig, Archbishop of Vienna, suggested Pope John Paul II to compromise candidates so electors. He won on the 8th ballot on the 3rd day, on the 16th of October. So that is how he became Pope. And yeah, he's like, I'm going to become Pope John Paul II in honor of my homeboy. Among the cardinals who rallied behind him were supporters like Giuseppe Siri, Stefano. Supporters of Giuseppe Siri. Most of the American cardinals and other modern cardinals. He accepted his election with the words, obedience and faith to my Christ, my Lord, and with the trust of the Mother of Jesus Christ and of the Church. In spite of great difficulties, I accept. The Pope contributed to his immediate predecessor to the papal name John Paul II in honor of the late Popes Paul VI and John XXIII. In the tradition, white smoke informed the crowd gathered at St. Peter's Square that the Pope had been chosen. There had been rumors that a new Pope was to be called Pope Stanislaus in honor of the Polish saint of the name, but was later convinced by the cardinals that it was not a Roman name. When the new pontiff appeared on the balcony, he broke tradition by addressing the gathered crowds. Your brothers and sisters, wear Saturn at the death of our beloved Pope John Paul I, and so the cardinals have called for a new bishop of Rome. They called him from faraway land, and yet always close because of our community faith and Christian traditions. I was afraid to accept that responsibility, yet I do so in the spirit of obedience to our Lord and total faithfulness to Mary, our most holy mother. I am speaking to you in You are know our Italian language. If I make a mistake, please correct it to me. He became the 264th Pope according to the chronological list of popes, and the first non-Italian in 455 years. At only 58 years of age, he was the youngest pope since Pope Pius IV in 1946, who was 54 years old. Like his predecessor, Pope John Paul II, dispensed with the traditional papal coronation, received the ecclesiastic investitures with a simple papal inauguration on 22nd October 1978. During his inauguration, when the cardinals were kneel before him to take their vows and kiss his ring, he stood up as the Polish prelate Cardinal Stefan, which announced he went down, stopping him from kissing the rings, and simply embraced him. Do I want to learn side beam? Yes, I want to learn side beam. Probably want to learn side beam. Ooh, 65 damage for the technical area. I'm also confused. Forget that. Alright. Alright. Trying to see if there's any it talked about. Sorry, I'm trying to find like really important things to talk about. On 13th of May 1981, he was shot and critically wounded by Mehmet Ali Agca, an expert Turkish gunman who's a member of a military fascist group. Assassination used 9mm semi-automatic pistol. Oh, sorry, it was Browning. I forgot to mention that. Shooting Paul in the abdomen and perforating his colon and small intestine multiple times. Pope John Paul II was rushed to the vacuum complex and then Gemelli Hospital. On the way to hospital, he lost consciousness, even though 2 bullets missed his superior thoracotomy and abdominal aorta. He lost nearly 3/4 of his blood. He underwent 5 hours of surgery to treat his wounds. Surgeons performed colostomy, temporary rewriting the upper part of his large intestine. What's the damn? There's lower parts healed when he was briefly regained consciousness. The operating on instructional option not to remove his brown scapular during the operation. One of the few people that I've seen in the hospital was one of his closest friends, philosopher Enes Himanikia, who arrived on Saturday, 16th of May, and kept him company while he recovered from his emergency surgery. Pope later said that the Blessed Virgin Mary helped keep him alive through the ordeal. The gunman was caught and restrained by 9 and other bystanders. Still, police arrived. He was sentenced to life imprisonment 2 days after Christmas 1983. Pope John Paul II visited him in prison. They spoke for 20 minutes. Pope John Paul said, "What we talked about will have to remain a secret between him and I. I spoke to him as a brother to whom I have pardoned and have my complete trust." There you go. I'm trying to think of any other major events to talk about. This sounds really bad. I don't think his death matters. He's a Christian. His death is very brief. Maybe not. Alright. Pope Benedict XVI began the beatification process for his predecessor by passing normal process, waiting 5 years after the person's death. Began the beatification May 13th, 2005, on the feast of Our Lady of Fatima, and the 24th anniversary of the assassination attempt on Pope John Paul II in St. Peter's Square. It was announced that it was going to happen. And early 2006, they reported that the Vatican was investigating a possible miracle associated with Pope John Paul II. Sister Maria, French non-member of the Sister Marie Simon Pierre, a member of the French non-member Congregation of the Sisters of Catholic Measure Order. Under bed by Parkinson's disease, was reported to have experienced a complete and lasting cure after members of her community prayed at the decision of Pope John Paul II. I'm trying to see if they actually confirmed it was a miracle or not. Alright, 14th of January 2011, Pope Benedict XVI had confirmed the miracle involving Sister Marie Simon-Pierre, and that John Paul II was to be beatified on the 1st of May, the feast of Divine Mercy. Oh, and yeah, he was Pope during the sexual abuse scandals, if you want to know more about that. I mean, there's, controversy about it, but I don't get, no matter what he did, there'd be a controversy about it. I don't mean, what he did was necessarily right or wrong. I'm not going to go into that. I feel like it's not my place to say. Alright, let's talk about him and some of his personal stuff. He was a supporter of the Krakowian soccer team, and the club retired the number 1 in his honor. Alright, because he was number 1. It talks about his friendship here. His friend was interviewed and apparently asked if she fell in love with him. He's like, that's all people care about now. And then she was like, he's middle-aged, he's a clergyman, and not married. A lot of issues with that. So that is Pope John Paul II. Just talk about how he got there. And if you don't know the reason I decided to talk about him, let's see if I can find the exact date. Was because in 2000 he blessed Pokemon officially declaring it full of incentive imagination with no harmful moral down the side effects, which is correct, by the way. That is why I decided to talk about him. That was Pope John Paul II. There's way more information out there, but that was me reading the Wikipedia page for about 35 minutes. Way better videos out there that was poorly planned. Next time I'm trying to have better information so I don't end up reading every little thing. And the Bible is still going. How is it still going? Dude, where's it at? I don't know where it's been going for an hour and a half. It's still going, you know why? Because it's the good book. But in all seriousness, yeah, that was Pope John Paul II. And then there's one final thing we're gonna do with this. It said it's gonna be 3 hours. 3 hours of Pokemon. But yeah. Yeah. That was a lot of Pokemon. Alright, anyway. So, what's gonna happen tomorrow? Sorry, I'm gonna stream again tomorrow. I'm not sure when I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna stream something. Probably more. So, I did not just heal my Pokemon, did I? Oh, I did. I have 0 memory. But yeah, no, what's gonna happen is we are going to, well, at the end, we're going to end with another prayer. Hopefully this one will something better. But, yeah, for 3 hours, we're just talking about Pokemon. And talking about God. Because God talk that much about God there. But the point was to talk about the figure in Christian history. And I figured I'd like to start with him. I might talk more about him tomorrow, honestly. That was the scheduled block for him. He deserved it. Like, yeah. I was gonna talk about St. Peter or something. And I'll still talk about the guy who blessed Pokemon. That was more interesting to me. And has something to do with this. Dude, he's still faster than me. What the heck? But nah. I just thought that would be a very good topic to talk about. Let's see if I can one-shot this guy. Ooh, baby. What gym am I supposed to go to next? I'm not saying, like, it's smart to think about that yet, but I think I can realistically think about that. Ah, yeah, buddy. That's what you deserve. Alright. I'm really surprised that it's super effective, if I'm being honest. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, it's a ghost type, it shouldn't be super effective. It is! But I don't think it should be. Why is that super effective? Why is that super effective? Ah, that's super effective right there. Crap. Okay, I gotta rethink my strategy, because there's definitely a way to beat this guy. There's definitely a way. I didn't know it knew that. Everything. How come nothing wakes up when it's my Pokemon? Like, it's only the enemy Pokemon that don't wake up. Or it's crap. It's only my Pokemon that wake up. She's gonna kill her stuff. Watch. Yeah. I think we're just gonna keep challenging her until we win, This is such a ridiculous level. What the heck? It's on chapter 10, I think. It's talking about the suns and whatnot. I don't mind that move at all, because it just means I can't escape. Like, it's annoying. Alright, let's see if I have a revive or something. I don't think I do, but I might. Oh, I do. Because I can buy those later. Okay. I'm not going to use it this time. Because I don't think it's useful this time. But, next time. Because that's it. Okay, this game confuses me. Second punch a dark type move. I think it's a dark type move. I thought it was a fighting type move, but if it's a dark type move, that makes sense, because fighting type is super effective against this Pokemon, because this Pokemon is a normal type. So yeah, no, we're not going to use the revive this time. Yeah, we're not gonna. It's really stupid how strong this thing is. I have to beat it today. That's my main goal, just to beat Gengar. Alright, and then, this is the last Pokemon, it's like Muck or something. Alright, I have an hour and 20 minutes. To beat this guy. Like, I have the time. But like, ugh, do I have the patience? Alright. Ooh, I'm getting my nose. Get your money. Get out. Do I just want to challenge her again? I think I might challenge her again. I might just keep challenging her until I win. Alright, we're going for it again. Screw you, Alfred. We're not even talking to you anymore. We're not talking to nobody till I win. Unless you want to give me like some money or something. Oh, and that's the other thing really quick. Okay. Items. It's under this one, I think. Quick Claw. Give. Hypno. And then this thing. Give. The Chikorita. Okay. Not saying that's gonna like guarantee victory, but that's gonna make it a lot easier, I think. Dang it. This is only the 4th gym, I think. And I'm struggling. Like... Alright, come on! Morty. I hate your name. I don't hate you yet, but I'm getting really close. This is not a ghost-type gym, though. Like, all of his Pokemon are poison types. Did he just consume the Quick Claw? No, it would have said so. Yeah, no, this guy's Pokemon order is so weird. No, we're going with Gengar. Gengar's the way, trust me. Sorry, we're going with Hypno. Hypno is the way. Always. That might one-shot me. Oh. Spicy. Come on. Luck. Bro. Bastard! We're going for it! Alright, come on, Chikorita. Come on, Chikorita, I believe in you so much. If you lose, I'm gonna beat you. Oh no, I mean, look, what am I gonna do? Chikorita, if you lose this, I'm going to beat you so hard. I'm gonna beat you with a tire iron. Please be weak enough to where it doesn't use a revive. Oh, it's weak enough to where it didn't use a revive. It's weak enough. It's weak enough. You're not weak enough. Come on. Critical. Beat him! Get out. Get out of my country. Okay. Pretty sure I know what his last Pokemon is. Yeah, switch mods. Come on, Butterfree. I believe in you so much. Please be like level 20 or something. I swear his last Pokemon was supposed to be a Muck. Oh yeah, we're fine. Okay. Oh, we were so doing it. We were doing it like this. Okay. Bag. How did you fail? Bag. Super potion. We'll do 50. Yeah, we're just gonna use one of these. It's fine. It's fine. I don't really care. This gym is such a problem. It'd be really funny if I didn't even need it this whole time. No. Oh, Gust. It would be really funny if this thing wins. I'm gonna laugh if he loses to me. That'd be so sad. Like if he loses, then he just sucks. I've never used items. So I'm very proud of myself for thinking, huh, I probably have items I can use to win. Alright, come on, Hypno. I believe in you. I used a revive. I'm really against using revives. But, this guy was bothering me so much. There we go. That should be a one. That should go up. There we go. There we go. Damn! Go back where you come from. And that leveled up. We're saving right here. I don't want to fight that guy again. Sucked. That guy was so strong. Alright, there we go. There we go. Man, that guy was a pain. Pokemon will just search. Oh. TM30. What's TM30 do? Alright. And that just ended. Cool. It took an hour and it took 109 minutes and 57 seconds. So, for that to end, I'm sorry, I didn't notice it for a minute. But that's crazy to think about. We're getting out of here. The fast way. That guy was so strong. Okay, I think. What gym is next? No, like actually, what gym do I go to next? Alright, so which gym do I actually go to next? It's kind of annoying, isn't it? Like, both gyms are available. I think I go to that gym last because it's red. That's where the red Gyarados is, and I'm pretty sure it's post-game. But we're also going to go that way because the wandering Pokemon is there. And I have absolutely no idea how I'm supposed to catch it. I think it's here. I think I see it on the map. So... yeah, no, I'm not gonna catch that thing. Okay. Whatever. Because if the red Gyarados is over there, I think the red Gyarados is post-game because they either mention it in Hoenn or Sinnoh. They mention it in Sinnoh. I know they mention it in Sinnoh because that's my most played Pokemon games. It's just Sinnoh as a whole, whether it be Sui, BDSP, or just the old games. I put Sinnoh first. And I remember it very clearly that mentioned that, so yeah. It's definitely Sinnoh. Alright. He's not in here. No, he's not. Okay. To the lighthouse. Hopefully. Now I can actually go to her. This is already my longest stream ever, isn't it? I don't think I've ever streamed for 2 hours. I'm about to hit 2 hours. Okay. Anyway. Houses up there. Those houses have nothing in them, except for the Diddy. Alright. I don't get... Yeah, I get it's not easy to climb. I don't get how you're supposed to climb it, though. It's like that door is locked. Oh, wait a minute. Right. Wait, let's read the map. So I think there's 3 gyms available. Alright, there's this one. There's this one. Okay, let's just see what gym badges I have. Little germ. I didn't think that's what I do. Okay. Frick, I'm gonna have to look at the map. Okay. So we start. Go there. Okay. Got that gym badge. Roll down here. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. So I either go there or it's this. I think I would go. I might not. town has a gym. That's actually really useful. And this is probably a road. And that's like rich. This is the battlefront, dude. They don't have a victory road. Kinda lazy, ain't it? It's kinda lazy. Anyway. I didn't realize I could actually go through here. Okay. Okay, this dude's trying to get Ooh. Oh, pleasure cruise. I can't believe it. Okay, let's see. This kid has the key. It's kind of cool. What is it, like a cannon? Oh, is that how you get to... Alright, if that's how you get to Kanto, then this is probably the last spot you go there. It's so weak, though. Yeah. So weak. Alright. Guess we're going to the Red Gyarados. I kind of figured that would be a post game. Everywhere looks like it'd be a post game. Actually, I might be able to call it this, or he might tell me where to go. Okay. Let's call it. Just gonna really need time. If you'll tell me where to go. We'll take over to 39. I go to Route 39. Disappeared for days and weeks. Most of us were staying in lazy like the sky. I'll be able to find like a key or something. I didn't talk to this lady yet. How did I not notice that? Alright, where am I supposed to go? Poison myself against the orange tells me day, I'll just stare at the way the orange touches all things around. Grass, trees, and blue, how I just hate you. Please turn those headlights around. Get in there. Like, how are you supposed to do that? Holy. Okay, new thing. We're cheating our way into catching this thing. Like, we're forcing our way into catching this thing. Pokeballs. Hit it with an Ultra Ball. Eventually we'll catch it. Oh, you jerk. You're gonna make it fall asleep. It's just gonna flee no matter what. Bag. Seeing if it's even possible. I might not be able to catch this thing. Odds of catching a full health antenna. Sure. Okay. So this is a 1% catch rate. We are catching this thing. Entei will become my pet. I'll do this the entire rest. It's a 0.4% catch rate. With a Pokeball at full health. An Ultra Ball, it's a little higher. Pretty sure it's like a 0.8 catch rate. This is all I'm gonna do. We're catching it. This is the other cool thing about emulators is I have an emulator. It's like emulator software. And not playing it on the DS, playing it on your computer. You can save it wherever the heck you want. Yeah, why would I want AI viewers? Like, why would I want that? That is funny. That is actually really funny. AI viewer. Streamboo.com. That is actually funny. That took a really long time for a bot to finally show up. That is really fun. Next time we do this, I'm going to have a Pokemon mean look, so it actually has to deal with me. Screw you, Entei. You will become my pet. Entei will become my slave. I will have you when I battle the Elite Four. I think this is hilarious. And I'm very sad that I accidentally caught it. I accidentally ran into it and I ran into it. But, yeah. This is very terrible. No. Wrong move. Load state. Like, fight, no, bad, yes, Pokeballs, Pokeball, use. I'm catching Entei. We will catch Entei. This is my most important mission of all. I really shouldn't. Should I not catch? No, I want Entei. It was a 0.4% odds without a Pokeball. Or with a regular Pokeball full health. Load here. Alright. Play using this for a minute. That's why. That's what. That's totally the side. I'm done. Maybe I should. I'll give it 5 more attempts, and if it doesn't even shake, then we're done with this. Then I'll come back later with an actual strategy. 'Cause there's an actual way to do this. I just kind of got lucky, I guess. And Entei just kind of summoned himself. That's one. was 4. Last one. Last one. I mean, I know what I would do. Like, I know what my strategy would be. It's use like a level like 3. Like or some Pokemon. Using the Ultra Ball for the hell of it. Let's use one regular Pokeball. I've done this a lot, and it's just not. I'm not even getting a single shake out of it, so. No. Yeah. Entei's free. Alright. That was like a couple minutes. I already have one of these. I already have one. Alright. Let's get out of here. I should totally change this text color so it looks like the Star Wars, and like change like the angle a little so it looks like the Star Wars side-scrolling thing. Going on an adventure, think of a chick is up and away. That was a great show. But yeah, no, yeah, no, we're not going until I'm hard stopping it at pretty much at 3 hours because I really do not. This is a massive push for me. A Azumarill! Yes, I want a Azumarill. I love Azumarill. It's my favorite Pokemon. Alright, come on. Don't die. Do not die. I want a Azumarill. Yeah, buddy. There we go. Yeah, come on. Come on. Come to Papa. Come on. I'd rather have you than any other water type Pokemon, pretty much. Alright. Azumarill! Always use generic Pokeballs, so like, they're all in the same Pokeball. I like to think that was... Oh wait a minute, I can hypnotize it. I forgot I could do that. That'll actually... That'll do so. Okay, go here. Hypnosis! Oh, that was great. That was useless. It's like, you're gonna attack first! But then it's like... Okay, perfect. How much should I increase the odds? Yeah, baby! We just got us a Azumarill! There we go. Get in my belly! The Aqua Mouse Pokemon. Just like Pikachu, it doesn't look like mine. Oh no, it's keeping its name. I love the name. I mean, I guess it's a Marill, but it will be an Azumarill one day. Azumarill. I love Azumarill. Azumarill hard carried on my whole end playthrough. It was so awful. I have a Geodude. I don't want this. We're just gonna run away. We're just gonna run away. Yeah, no, Azumarill's the goat. I love Azumarill. I think I can escape here. But yeah, no, there's a whole bunch of stuff in that cave I don't really feel like going against. Because it's scary. But yeah, no, I'm really happy with how this is turning out. We're gonna kill this guy because we can. That is actually really useful because sometimes you have Pokemon that are like really good at damaging your opponent, but like they're really slow. It's like being able to go fast sometimes is really useful. Alright. Oh, I just think I wasn't able to go past this. Yeah, I don't think I'm even supposed to battle this gym yet. Yeah, watch. Now I'm gonna be able to get past. Dude, I have the badge. Pharmacy in Cyanwood. Is that here? Apparently that is where I'm supposed to go. That sucks. Alright, whatever. Do I have them? Do I have it for surf? Oh, I do have surf. Okay. Meryl is gonna learn that. So pack your bags, we're headed west. LA ain't the place to rest. Need some sleep to pass the test. It's a moment's life. Say your prayers, John Henry Ford. We don't need your work no more. No. I kind of want that. Alright, let's just hit it with a generic headbutt. And if it doesn't die, I will try to catch it. Alright. Bye-bye, my chop. I didn't think you were like that, but I guess you're kind of a loser, huh? I thought my chop was about that life, but I guess it ain't. Chop's a fraud. It's like all the other fighting types. I think they can mess with me. Hypno whoop up on all of them. Drowsy, I guess now it's drowsy. Oh, now it's a hypno. What's it? Alright. Same thing. If it lives, I will try to catch it. Alright. Let's go for the catch. Right now. Bang. Pokeball. Pokeball. And if this doesn't work, I'll just make it fall asleep, and then I'll try to catch it again. Alright. It really thought it had a choice. It really, really, really thought it had a choice. Nah, I have to keep it as default name. I don't want to catch you. Go back where you come from. Go back where you came from! Yeah. And then, this is honestly the only bit of weird Pokemon stuff we'll actually deal with until... Or like random Pokemon trying to fight me until I actually get to the when I get to the other town, I will switch Meryl into my team. We'll teach it Surf. And then, yeah. That gym was a pain. Like, I can't believe I actually had to use a revive for that gym. I only used 2 Pokemon, but like, that was still ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Also kind of sad that I missed when that comment went live, but like, not really, because yeah, it's an AI. I feel like, why would I want AI viewers? Maybe AI viewers on the way. Who knows? AI viewers though. Should I use the AI viewers to like cheat my numbers? I don't think I'm gonna. I think that's kind of scummy, and probably get me banned or something. I don't know. Who knows? Don't. Alright. Let's swap in Meryl into my team. Using my favorite thing I can do. My PC. Or sorry, Bill's PC. Move. I love how this is a feature. Alright. Pokemon Party. Who don't I want on my team anymore? Who sucks? Nidorina. Honestly, I think Nidorina is the most useless. Like, I know that's probably wrong, but to me, I love that feature. I love how I can do that. Because that's how the new games are. It's my favorite. It's like my favorite thing about the new games. That's the default. I forgot how I could use that. And then I'm like, oh wait, that's how I use it. Okay. Surf. Use. Yeah, teach that to a Pokemon. It'd be really funny if I could teach it to, yeah. I only knew that because, yes, Surf is actually a good move. Surf is actually a pretty good move. Rather not. Do I want to lower defense or? Yeah, I'd rather raise my own defense, honestly. Because Surf is like actually a really strong move, and because it's an HM, I don't really care what Pokemon I teach it to at first. Because I can definitely teach to one later, which, I mean, it sounds kind of stupid, but Meryl is in no way going to be like an ace on my team or anything. I don't think so. I'm not really that concerned about it. It's only going to be there for this. Alright, so go to the pharmacy in the other town. Oh. It's the battle frontier. Be the best you can be to claim your destiny. It's the master plan. What the heck? Sorry, I don't know why that was frozen. Dang it, I don't want to fight you, woman. You're scary. I don't know why that froze. That was so dumb. Spooky. Alright. 30 minutes left. Let's see if I can get to that pharmacy or whatever it is. Very excited. I've never streamed 3 hours before. See what's in this Pokeball. Ooh, pluck. Sounds fancy. Okay. Sorry, I had to lower that a little. Because, like, if it's too high up, you can't really see it. Because it'll get covered by the white. Oh, go fast, 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 fast. No! I don't want to battle a random Pokemon. It's like a Gyarados or something. Okay. Easy. If it lives, it becomes my pet. If it dies, if he dies, he dies. It's not even gonna be a critical or nothing, yeah. It's not even worth it to me. If I see it, I see it, but if not. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. Ugh. Like, where the hell am I supposed to go? Poison myself against something, and the orange tells me. Actually, I'll be able to catch this one. Well, and it died too. That's too bad. Alright. Today's another exercise day, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. But yeah, no, that's let's see if I can catch this one. Hit him with headbutt. I'll probably be able to catch this one. This one's pretty close in level. Alright. Hit him with hypnosis. Oh no, he hit me with that acid. Okay. Alright. And then, alright. There's a bit I'm gonna have to change for the next stream, but so far it's pretty good. Okay, going here. Got Pokeballs. Hit him with that Pokeball, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I can probably do this right fucking now. Alright. Sorry, I'm gonna really. Where is that? I don't know where that is. I'll have to find it later. It's not worth it. I'm gonna get rid of that white bar for the next stream. Snoodles. Snoodles. Not really sure why, but that's... Okay. No, do not get in the whirlpool. That whirlpool is going to be dangerous. There's going to be like Kyogre down there. So, oh boy. Look how beautiful that creature is. He's so beautiful. I think the episode that's centered around the Tentacool and Tentacruel was the first one aired in the US. Like, I'm pretty sure. Because it wasn't the first one. For some reason. For some reason, they decided the first one wasn't, I guess, good enough. Or, like, action-packed enough or something to be, like, an American TV episode. So, like... Oh, sorry. So they decided on the Tentacruel episode. It was either the one where the Saint Anne like sank or the one like immediately after. I think it was the one where it sank. I'm pretty sure. I don't know though. This is just like a random fact I remember. So I probably got a decent amount of details wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Yeah, buddy. Snubs. Nubs. Okay, so I am going the right way though. I do know that. And then hopefully when I get to this new town, I think my biggest issue is I do pay very close attention to how long I've been doing it. Which isn't good at all, but like... Also, what happens if I sub to myself? Like, what does that do? Like, what even does a sub do? That's also a great disadvantage. I don't watch streamers. I just don't see the point. Like, I'm trying to be entertaining, but like, I don't know. Ooh boy. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get back. I think if I go to the pharmacy, I'm going to get like the keys to the lighthouse or something. That's what I'm hoping. Because this is... Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous, ain't it? There you go. Yeah, we landed. And there was a gym here, I think. So hopefully this is a water type gym. If this is a water type gym, I just assumed the other one was, but if this one is, we will destroy it with Chikorita. Which its name is still Chikorita, because I do not like the name. I like the name Bayleaf. It's definitely growing on me, but not really a fan of Meganium. And I was definitely not a fan. Okay, that is the gym. Oh. Oh, that's nice. What's in the cave? Oh. Um. So Suikun's just like right there. Kind of nice. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Said my grandpa taught me about buck knives and shotguns, how to cast an old Zipka, needlework, a stick shift, and taught me the Bible about all 12 disciples. Make damn sure I know it's life after this. Alright, let's go for the gym. With pearly gates and the streets of gold. And if I just believe, that's where I'll go. I bet she's gonna be like, you gotta beat all the other gym leaders first or something. Lord, when I die, I want. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a water type gym leader, though. Look at him. He looks like he would be. The outskirts of heaven. Okay. Oh, no, he's a fighting type gym. Another thing, though, they have no strong against. Lord, when I die, I want to live. That's not going to do very much damage. On the outskirts of heaven, where there's dirt roads from miles, and hay in the fields, and tall grass forever. Lord, where there are dogwood trees and honeybees, and blue skies, and green grass forever. There we go. I don't know. That just kind of popped in my head right there. Okay, he decided to walk over there to annoy me, I guess. I was really hoping this would be a water type gym. What gym am I thinking of? What gym? I think I'm thinking of an Elite Four BDSP. Who am I thinking of? Okay. Okay, no, sorry. I'm getting distracted. Hit him with hypnosis. Because, like, the BDS4 Elite 4, or BDSP Elite 4 are, like, actually a threat. It is hilarious. No, it's not the Elite 4. Yeah, it's Crash or Wake. It's the story of Jim. That's who I'm thinking of. Yeah, that's who I think he looks like. Oh, is he just gonna... Oh, Vitals. What the heck? I can't hypnotize him? I guess I should have been paying more attention. Hey, whatever. Bye-bye, buddy. There's a decent chance this actually kills him in one hit. Decent chance. Not great, but there's a chance. Oh, yeah, buddy. You thought you was about that life. He thought he was about that life. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, I'm beating his primate, too. His primate gonna die because it's just a filthy little monkey. Yeah, buddy, go back where you come from. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Old pirates, just they rob I, sold I to the merchant ships. Ugh. I don't know, I'm also playing through Pokemon Black, which is fine, but the issue is I'm at the Dragon type gym. I'm at the final gym, but I cannot figure out the puzzle. Like, I got stuck on the puzzle. sure how I managed to do it, but I did. I just gotta beat all of them. I wouldn't be surprised if that's all I gotta do. Or if I gotta turn the water off. That seems like something. There's a lot of Pokemon gyms that are like really lazy, which I think the Nintendo or the Pokemon Company or Game Freak or whoever's in charge of like actually deciding what the gyms look like. I think they actually I think they include a few lazy ones to save time and space. Like the quiz gyms, it's a bunch of free information. I think I obviously can't do them for all of them because then like people get mad at the gyms. But like this one, how it's just like one room, probably. So I'll probably whoop up on this guy. Dude, he looks so cool. Black Belt Knob has a great name. Like if I have a kid, I'm gonna name him Knob in his honor. That might be one hit. Yeah, it was one hit. Let's go. Like, I'm just getting free experience from this. No, we're going after Machoke too. Like, you thought I was about that? No, we're not. You are not about that life. Unless you whipping out a Machamp. I ain't worried. Ooh, yeah. Hit me with that stuff. I think I've only cussed like 4 times in this, so I'm pretty happy. Especially considering how it's like 3 hours. That's pretty good. And there's a decent chance it was inaudible, so pretty happy about that. Yeah, Knob. You thought you was about that life, but I'm really about that life, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, Knob. What'd you think was gonna happen? You thought you was gonna win? I already fought that guy. Knob really thought he was about that life. See, now it works. Now I just fight this guy. Honestly. For a 5th gym, this honestly isn't that bad. But the 4th gym was hard. Why was the 4th gym so hard? Like... Like, what was it? Like... Like, I'm not saying this gym's probably easy. It's probably somewhat difficult, but like... For a 4th gym, this is a really easy, like, beatdown. It might be because of how high I had to get this thing's level just to beat the previous gym, but like, I'm gonna go for the victory. I'm gonna go for it. And like yeah, it's gonna be 3 hours. It's just gonna be 3 hours, but like, Considering how many it took me to beat the 4th gym, it took me like 7 hours possibly. No, not 7. It took a ridiculous amount of time to beat the 4th gym though. Like, it's not even funny how long it took. Like, way too long to beat the 4th gym. And realistically, we might beat the 5th gym right here. Like, I'm going for it. Like, I'm not gonna like go for it like crazily or nothing, crazy hard or nothing. I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna be like super disappointed if I lose, but I'll be really happy if I win. You know, that means we'll get fly, hopefully. Dude, if he retreats back in there, I'm gonna be a little mad. If he's like, what? It doesn't make me stronger? No way. What the heck is this gym leader order? What is this order? Okay, you know what? I will not be surprised when I win this. I will not be surprised if I win. Like, does that lower my defense, right? Well, what's his last Pokemon? There's no way. I won. There's no. I will be so shocked if I lose this. He's gonna eat a berry or something. There we go. I'll be so shocked if I lose. Critical. He's gonna heal it. Oh, no, it's not. Oh no. Anyway, Chikorita's got this. Dude, it was such a pain. We just won. There's no way I lose. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That was an easy gym. There. Like, you see how long it took me to get to, like, to level up? And we just whooped up on them that fast. Like, we're gonna save right here, but yeah. That was insane. Like, do you see how fast that was? Like, you see how easy that guy was? Like, he was not a hard opponent. Yay, we can fly now. And honestly, the thing is, fly and surf are not bad moves to know. Oh, Huey. Or Huey. What's he want? What's up? This is you. How we doing? How we doing? My Pokemon a little bit energetic. Poliwhirl especially. Every time I think of spot trainer, it just goes ahead and charges in. Says, hey, later for me. Bye. What a disgusting person. He thinks all I care about is Pokemon battles. He's not wrong, but like still, he's disgusting. Is that all he thinks women think about? That jerk. Because Little Germ is I think Little Germ's like 12. I think. So I think the protagonists have progressively gotten older by a little bit. Or maybe I know Red is like. How old is Red? I think Red is 9. Red's like if Red's 11 in the first game, he's 14 by this game. And then he might be a legal adult. Let's see what's in here. What's this lady want? Oh, wow, that's kind of not as energetic as I hoped she would be. Whatever. What does this guy want? We're at the end. I like how this is like a real pain to get to, and then like after this point it's easy. A mythical sea creature. What sea creature could live there? No, I'm actually serious. What? I don't see what Pokemon he had. We're gonna take his Pokemon from him, and he's never gonna see it again. I mean, I don't need Meryl anymore. So I'm gonna deposit Meryl real quick. Alright. Alright, we're gonna start praying at 2:59. We beat 2 gym leaders, and in the past like week we haven't even beaten 1 on stream. So, yeah. We're doing way better. I'm in shock. God, about your age. Is it a Jolteon? This is something good. Oh, dude, what Pokemon was it? He didn't even tell me. Shucky. I like Shuckle. One of my favorite cards is a Shuckle card. Like the full art Shuckle, it looks really good. I just like how you can drink Shuckle for some reason. Alright. Alright, let's get back to the other town. No. Yeah, Fly is a good move, so I'm gonna teach Fly to the other guy. But alright. Alright. Yeah, teach it to a Pokemon. Okay. Yeah, replace a move. Alright. Ooh, Gust, Sand Attack, or Attack. Pretty sure Tackle's just a shittier version of Quick Attack, yeah. Yeah, the only thing is, 5 more moves for it. Yeah, we're so forgetting that. Okay. Alright. Pokemons. Pidgeotto. Fly. Yeah, we going here. Alright, it's about to start in 3, 2, 1. Dear Lord, I just want to thank you for me being able to be on stream today. for not really having to worry about too much, and everyone who watched, even the bot comments, well, means a lot. Thank you for me being able to stream the Bible. It's pretty nice. First 10 books of Genesis. Could be worse. Could be a whole lot worse. Thank you for me being able to do this. All up until now and all later, thank you for my health and the health of everyone watching. Please watch over us as we go into this next week. Please help all of us end up in church tomorrow. I know I'm not the best at it, and I'm sure they're not all perfect at it neither, so that'd be pretty sweet. Just thank you. And yeah, love you. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Alright, y'all. That is it for God Bless. I will see y'all tomorrow at some point. I'm going to do the same thing, 3 hours. Go on an adventure. See y'all tomorrow.